mujja kufa if you do not take it.
You need to really deal with the stressors, the different lions that are in your life. You need to find a way of dealing with them.
I have a doctor friend who told me all the logists, those medical people that end logists, like psychologists, dermatologists, all those that end with, in most cases, in stress.
Doesn't just come over you as bipolar.
Yeah.
Doesn't come over you as PTSD. It starts as something.
Like an emotion.
Yes.
That's like an emotion, like anger.
Exactly.
You'll ask someone, how are you feeling? Well, I don't know. They can't put, it could be anger, it could be sadness, grief.
Yes.
It could be, because even things like suicide is not caused by mental illness. It's not caused just by mental health issues.
Yes.
It starts as
Depression.
It starts as probably anger, probably feeling void.
Yes.
Feeling that sort of void in you, and then it goes on growing.
Yes.
Yes. So mental health increases the chances of these illnesses, but they are not caused by mental health. I don't know if that makes sense.
I don't know if it does, but I get you. So what we're trying to say is that it always starts as something. Whatever you see big always started as something very small.
In most cases, an emotion.
Yes. So if it's just an addressed emotion, maybe you're worried about something. Maybe you're overthinking. If you're not overthink, yes, you're exhausted every other day, and then your energies are low every other day. Then you're realizing you're not showing up at work, giving your best, or at business, and then it will culminate into the depression. It will culminate into the anxiety. You're worried about every small thing that comes around you. Your worry is going to grow into something bigger than you can actually control. So you need to label what you're feeling in its smallness, and then watch it not to grow so big out of order and out of what you can control and all that.
Get it immediately. You notice that, okay, I have this feeling, because at the end of the day also, how our bodies act is what we think is what goes on in our body. What goes on in our body is what goes on in our surroundings. It's like a magnet.
Yes.
So when you get that feeling, that thought, when it starts a thought, once you get that thought of, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to handle this. Maybe it's a project, maybe it's I don't think I'm going to, then it's going to get into your body. As now your body is going to gather chemicals and hormones to make you feel tired, because you put it in your mind. So the best thing would be, when you get that thought, let it be a bypassing thought. No, okay, right now I'm thinking that I'm going to get tired, but I'm actually not going to get tired. So it's a bypassing thought. But if you sit with that thought, that's when the problem comes in. So rather than just to letting the thought overall your body, it runs down to your cells, down to your blood circulation, down to your, yes, and then it will manifest to the body. Then sit with that thought and notice, okay, I feel tired, I feel angry, I feel exhausted, I feel stressed, I feel, that emotion. I feel angry, I am sad.
Cultivate that self-awareness.
Yeah, sit with it, and the best, what I normally tell my clients is that the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise.
Yes.
Or 5. What are the 5 things I can see right now? 4. What are the 4 things I can touch right now? And then 3, what are the 3 things maybe I can smell? What are the different scents? 2, what are, let your senses come alive, because when you're thinking, your senses, we are senseful people.
Yeah.
All about the sense.
Practice mindfulness.
Practice mindfulness.
Yes. So important.
Yes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5 you can see.
Yes.
4 you can touch.
4 you can touch.
3
3, you can smell.
Okay. 2
2 is you can hear.
here.
Yes. What are the sounds?
Yes.
What are the sounds?
Oh yes. And then 1 you can test.
Yes, 1 you can tell.
Yeah. So it's important to practice mindfulness in the moment in which you are stressed out, in which you feel an emotion running through you. Cultivate the self-awareness. Become aware of your surroundings. Do the 5, 4, 3, 2 thing. 2, 1 thing that she has told us. And when you were speaking, something came to me. You remember that research that was done in 2023 that put out a statistic that about 30% of Ugandans are actually struggling with mental health issues. If that statistic is true, really, I think it comes mostly from the fact that people have been told that mental health issues and illnesses are a sign of weakness. And yet I know that there are some people who say that is actually a very low number.
Very low, because right now, Butariga does not have beds.
Yes, exactly. So it is valid that in Uganda we only have 1 mental health hospital. We only have a few clinical psychologists. I remember I did a certain research on it and I found that the patient to psychologist ratio was 1 to 67,000. That means that is for one doctor.
Yeah, you have to see like around
Has about 67,000 patients to see, which is a very big number. So this is our call to you that we are understaffed.
Yeah.
First of all, if I should say the word understaffed. Also, we only have 1 mental health hospital in Uganda, which won't be able to take care of you. She has said there are no beds. And so it is best to look at the preventive ways.
Yeah.
Let's look at how do we prevent ourselves from getting there. If we cultivate if we put it in ourselves that having a mental health issue is actually not a sign of weakness, you'll be able to talk to someone about what you're feeling. You'll be able to practice what she's telling you to practice. You'll be able to look for help in the ways that you need to look for help. In that 30%, when you go down to just the anxiety and depression people, it was found that about 6.7% females struggle with anxiety and depression. Then about 5.2, 4.9 were men, which shows that more women struggle with anxiety and depression more than men, which could also be a false statistic. Because I think I saw another, while I was doing my research at that time, I saw another statistic that was saying that more men actually struggle with mental health issues than women. But because of the societal pressures and the societal beliefs that men are supposed to man up, they are keeping quiet. And then women, we are told to keep quiet. You don't say your issues. Deal with your thing and all. They are also suffering. So let's embrace the thing that mental health issues are not a sign of weakness. And in any case, if someone comes out, yes, I remember there was a statistic about children as well. But because I was very interested in females and males, I focused on that at that time. But also children struggle with mental health issues. And so, like I was saying earlier, let's embrace the fact that these things are actually happening amongst us. Butabika wouldn't be full, right?
Shouldn't be full.
Yes, but they're actually happening. And so, us who are still out of Butabika, we need to find a way of working out these things.
Yeah, let's put Butabika out of business.
Yes, let's put Butabika out of business. But also, the children thing that you just said, as a parent, as a mother, let's not pass on these things to our children. Let's be encouraging to them to speak about what they're feeling.
Yeah.
Let's encourage them to speak out. Let's encourage them to name what they're feeling. Let's encourage these conversations between ourselves and our children so that they can pick it on and take it with them as they grow. Otherwise, what we are is what they're going to be. But yet the story can change. The story can really change. We need to show them that It is strength to come out and say, I am actually feeling like this.
And I need help.
And I need help. These days, one thing I really appreciate about my friends and people around me is vulnerability. Let's encourage the vulnerability amongst each other, amongst ourselves, amongst our friends. You know, it is also something that is deeply ingrained in us that you don't be vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know? But these things are taking us out.
Because we're back to our great-great-grandfathers.
They're taking us out. When I see someone struggling with something and they can't come out and name it and they can't come out and say the truth, it breaks my heart. But luckily for me, I've always been encouraged to speak what is on my mind. Like I told you in one of the episodes, that my dad has always encouraged me to speak out. And then that has also helped me become vulnerable. It has made it easy. One of my strongest virtues and values is honesty. So I always say what it is. I'll try to be respectable as I tell you the truth, but I'll say what it is. I will not just cover up.
Sweep it under the rug.
I will not just sweep it under the rug. And I've remembered something again. I think I was with someone and they were complaining about someone else. And this thing was eating them up. I could literally tell that this thing was eating them up. And I told them, why don't you talk to them?
Tell them how you feel.
Tell them how you're feeling. And he was afraid to, which is understandable. But for me, this is what I shared. I think it was about 3 years ago when I decided that if Jocelyn, you hurt me, and I feel bad, and I'm the one keeping the emotion, I'm the one keeping the... I said bye to that. I said, I'll tell you so that it hurts us both. We share the hurt. I will not keep it to myself these days. By the way, these days, be it a friend, be it something else, be it workmate, be it what.
Yeah.
If you do something and it disorganizes me, okay, it hurts me, not disorganizing me. But if it's something that is hurtful, I don't know why I should struggle with the pain alone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm those people, I like to share pain. So I will share it with you. You carry your heart, your pain, as I carry mine. Then we deal with it halfway. Bulunji, 50-50. That's a real 50-50 that I practice in my life. So I was encouraging my friend, talk to this person. This thing, chikutu demu. You're dying with it. Share with your friend. Tell them, man. Chewakoze, champisiza bubi. It did not go well with me.
I think...
Let's share the heart.
I think sometimes people are just scared of the response, of the unknown.
It is well. I am not going to die.
No, for you, you've worked hard. But some people are actually scared of some people are scared of, what will they say? How will they see me? What will they...
All those lies we are trying to cast here so that you can release yourself from all these lies. You can release yourself from all these societal things and myths that people have put into your head. For me, like I said, I look back to myself. Like me, Flavia, how am I feeling? How is this thing feeling?
Yeah.
How is it making you feel? If it's not making me feel well, I will share that burden with whoever I have to share that burden with. And then I'll sort my mentor as well, but I'll have shared. And then we can take it on from there. But I don't die with things anymore. I said I will not die with things. My mental health, I've realized, is too fragile and too important to me. You get it? Because once my mentor is disorganized, I can't do much. I can't. So I will not die with things.
Yeah. So let's get to the preventative care. Let's take a walk in nature, get enough sleep, learn to give language to whatever emotion it is that you're feeling in that moment. Do the mindful technique that we've told you about.
The 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Flavia, tell us about these books here.
So oil therapy, one of the things that I realized still as I've been doing research on the mental health thing in Uganda, one of the things that I've realized is that a lot of psychologists, therapists, counselors, all they offer is talk therapy.
Yes. Mostly.
Okay, mostly. Sorry to say all.
Yeah.
Mostly offer is talk therapy. Come see me, let's talk. And I've personally been through therapy sessions as well. And I've run out because sometimes I feel like talking is not helping. Maybe I'm too impatient. I think I've seen like 3 therapists. But most of them do talk therapy, which talk therapy is good, but I feel like it's just a drop in the ocean. Right? I feel like it's just a drop in the ocean. And so I've been on a journey to look for other ways of helping people struggling with stress and whatever else they are struggling beyond talk therapy. In the recent past, I think I've had like 2 clients of mine who were were doing talk therapy, but I made sure I add some certain things to it to take them through. And these have been men meanwhile. Not even women. And so on top of talk therapy, I've been adding certain things, going out, change of environment, and all those kind of things. And I've realized that it has helped them recoup well. But in my search for therapies that you can use to help people struggling with stress and whatever it is, I found essential oils. So essential oils are oils that are plant oils, first of all, and these plant oils are extracted from flowers, leaves, barks of trees, and all kinds of things of plants.
So it's organic.
So it is an organic product. Now, these essential oils get into our system through 2 ways. They can get into our system through ingestion. So ingestion, you can either put in your tea, but people now use them through capsules. You can get a capsule of an essential oil and swallow it as is. The other bit is inhalation. You smell them. So you've probably heard me talking about inhaling essential oils. Put them on your wrists, inhale off a bottle. You just open it and inhale. And then we have roller oils, bottles. These ones as well, they're like perfume bottles. You just and inhale. Just smell on yourself, your wrists and all. So anyway, these essential oils have therapeutic properties. They help to relax the mind. They help to soothe your body and your system. The beauty about these essential oils is that they have small molecules that penetrate through our skins into the body, into the bloodstream.
To get it into a rest and repair mode.
Yes. So when they get into your bloodstream, they help to restore, they help to repair, like you say, they help to heal the system, they help to rejuvenate your system. They help to detoxify as well. Some essential oils are used for detoxification. They're used for relaxing. We've already talked about it, restoration, and all these kind of things. So now when I offer people talk therapy, I'd like to offer them a range of other therapies beyond talk therapy. So for me, essential oils is one of those things. I also offer products made with these essential oils. So you can either take the essential oil. If you don't take the essential oil, you'll get a product with the essential oil. So I have massage oils. We have massage oils like this. This is one for relaxing if you're struggling with sleep and just relaxing. And then we have one for the packaging. Thank you. And then in the packaging, myself still. Then we have one for pain and tension. If you have pain in your back, exactly. We are doing the work of the Lord. We are not hustling. God sent us to do some work for Him. So we have some for pain and tension. Okay. If you have pain in your back, your shoulders, like we said earlier, that stress manifests in our bodies very differently. And none of it is pain. So you may have shoulder pain, you may have back pain.
Wait, hold up. You know there's a wave going on, the flu cough.
Yes.
It's back to the back pain.
With back
Yeah, comes to back pain.
Oh,
So please reach out to oil therapy and get yourself some.
Yes. Then us women, so we have one that is called for her. It's for cramps, It's for hot flashes. People are experiencing hot flashes. It's for mood balancing. It's for PMS symptoms. How you use these oils, these are all massage oils. You just smear upon the area that is affected. So for this, for hot flashes, for cramps, you smear on your tummy, on your navel, and all, and put it there. And then this one for relaxing, you can massage your feet before you go to bed. Give your husband, give your wife a foot massage, go to bed when you're relaxed. For pain, definitely, you smear, if it's the back, if it's the legs, if it's the shoulder, if it's the neck, you smear them there. But anyway, these are products that we're offering alongside talk therapy. So that when you talk to your client, help them to deal with the other issues that they're experiencing beyond just, because it's not just talking that gets them out of the situation that they're in. It will help to a certain extent, but offering a holistic approach with essential oils and whichever other stress products we have. This is a stress care company. Oil therapy has fully formed into a stress care company. We have products for stress and any other thing that may be caused by stress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we find them in the sky with a load? Where are you located?
We are located at Senana Building, Bukasda Road, but you can also make your order. We have a website coming up. You'll also be able to make your order on that. And the contacts are going to be shared down below. Yes.
Thank you for doing the Lord's work. So we need you well. We need you well.
I need to be well because God has put this upon me to help the rest of the people that are struggling with mental health issues, like I do sometimes as well.
Yeah. Like we all do.
We all do.
We all do.
Yeah.
And like we say, there's no shame. It's actually strength. We say, see it as strength.
Look at it as a strength for you to name your feeling, your emotion, and then working on it, finding the help that you need. Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say during this mental health month? By the way, if you're out there and maybe you're saying that maybe therapy is expensive, therapists are very expensive.
Okay. I was going to say that's another lie to bust. Yeah, but aren't you expensive?
Yeah. Are we?
I don't know.
I mean, you guys, they're going to tell you to go and get an MRI scan at 500.
What is MRI?
And to go and get a scan of the brain.
Oh, yeah?
At 500K. And that's the list. And you won't even talk about it, right? You'll go and get the MRI scan and pay for it.
I may not be able to afford.
Hmm?
I may not be.
Yes, you may not be able to afford, but you're not going to question it as the way you're questioning therapy. Like, really? Do I need a experience? Yes, exactly, yeah. When you've been diagnosed with something and they've told you that you're going to, have surgery or you're going to buy medication that is going to cost probably 300K. You don't need that. They're not going to question it, but no, this is your brain.
Yes.
This is your brain. Guys, there is no spare for your brain.
Yes.
Which is not there.
That's true.
So why not, like we said, look at the preventative part. Preventative part to avoid this, because therapy is not expensive. Medication is expensive generally. So therapy is in that line. But for you that is out there and you want to maybe check your mental health, have a mental health check-in, Parliament will be open on the 13th to 16th of
May.
That's
okay.
Will that be? Yeah, on the 13th to 16th of May. And it's free. All you have to do is come with your national ID and come and get free therapy services.
Oh, yes. Okay. That is something you shouldn't miss.
Yeah.
I liked the point you made about the fact that we look at things as expensive now, but yet the greater cost awaits you ahead.
You will pay
if you don't actually deal with the issue now.
Yeah.
We've both been in hospital over surgeries for our parents.
Yes.
Personally,
Somehow around the same week.
around the same weeks.
And our same reasons.
Exactly. So when you look at those hospital bills, and you look at the for us, we're in Mulago.
Yes.
I think I should stop there.
Yeah.
It's not a place I want to go back to. Not because I think you understand when I say Mulago. Ngenda koma, unziki koma. But I don't want to go back in that environment. I was very disappointed, I should say. I was very disappointed in the kind of service. And I know we've had a lot of complaints about the service in Butabika Hospital as well.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go there. You don't want to get to the point of going to hospital, to be hospitalized, to be treated over something that you can work on now. And like in one of the episodes we did, I think about 2 weeks ago, telling you that while it looks like just a mental health issue, it is going to eat up your physical health as well. It's going to manifest as a physical disease. My mom has been operated upon because of an autoimmune disease that started as a mental thing and came down into her body and all. So we need to look at that cost. The cost now of therapy, the cost now of finding someone to help you with your issue, the cost of talking to someone,
Essential oils.
the cost of the essential oils and whichever stress care products we have at oil therapy, that cost is only but a very small cost to the bigger cost that is awaiting you later. So use all the strength in you that you have to be open about the issues you're experiencing mentally so that you avoid the bigger cost in case you don't work on this small thing.
Yeah.
So for me, I think I'll close with that.
Yeah.
There's that opportunity cost that you need to take advantage of now so that you don't end up paying much more later than what you would have paid in the present. So yeah.
So with that, please like, subscribe, share to anyone who you know will need this information. And like we said, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Take care of your mental health.
Yes.
Take care of your environment. Take care of what you're seeing. Take care of what you're scrolling. Take care of what you're letting in.
And what you're watching, what you're eating, everything that goes within you need to watch it. Because what comes out of you may not be nice at the end of that day. So let's build the strength to acknowledge and find help and also build our resilience against whatever issues. Yes. Stress is here to stay.
With that being said,
is here to stay, so you need to work on yourself. Build the resilience.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. You can do it anytime. You can do it anywhere. Stress care products are here. Reach out. Therapy, So take care of yourself. Take care of your mind once again. And see you in the next episode.
Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and follow us on all our social media platforms.